Hi, I am Jim Levy. I'm a pianist and a worship leader and an app developer. Part of my job as a worship leader is to set the tempo of whatever song it is we're playing. That said, I do have a tendency to rush, so what I've tried to do is use metronome apps as a means to stay on tempo. But this solution doesn't really work. I find that I must focus on the app, and then when I'm doing that, I can't really focus on the musicians or the sheet music. And then I do, and then I look back at the app and I've gotten out of sync with it. And at that point, the metronome app has become useless. It's very frustrating. So I thought, wouldn't it be great if there were an Android metronome app that I could somehow connect to a MIDI keyboard using a MIDI interface or a connector cable, and it would have some kind of a speedometer interface that I would set a target tempo, and I could then tell as I'm playing how much I'm drifting slow or fast in my tempo, but it would stay with me the whole time. It would never really go out of sync. Well, such an app didn't exist, so I created one, and that's how Beat Blue came to be. Okay, I'm going to connect a MIDI interface to the phone. Let me open this dialog, and you can see that none is connected at the moment. So I'll plug one in now. There, I've plugged it in. And as you can see, when I play notes, the app detects them. Okay, so I'm going to first set the target tempo. I want to set it to 92 initially, but actually I'll decrement that to 90. Okay, I'm going to play a piece and gradually speed it up as I play. Okay, now I will reset it. Metronome apps typically have a click sound that plays out through the phone's speakers. While an audible click is helpful, there are times you don't want everyone to hear it. So Beat Blue is different. Instead of a click that plays through the speakers, it sends MIDI notes to provide clicks from an external synth, and then you can listen to that synth through headphones. Okay, let me configure the private click. I will open the dialog to do that. First thing I want to do is turn it on. Okay, now I need to pick a MIDI channel that has the drum sounds in it. Yeah, that would be 10. Now I'll pick a MIDI note number. Yeah, we'll go with that ride cymbal. Let's keep that. And now the ride cymbal is playing along with the beat. Okay, let's try a little bit more of a complicated piece. Let me first open the tempo dialog. I'll use the double tap method to set the tempo. Okay, let me increment that to 74. All right, and I'm going to open the private click dialog in order to turn on the private click. Okay, I'm good to go. And now I'll play the piece. Notice how only those notes that are close to the actual beat are used to reevaluate the actual tempo. Beat Blue has a pause button. Let me demonstrate that now. Okay, and then I'll hit what is now the play button to resume. Okay, let me pause the metronome again. This time I'll resume by playing keys on the keyboard. That concludes the demo. If you have an Android phone and would like Beat Blue to keep pace with you, I would encourage you to go to the Play Store and download it to your phone. You will also want a MIDI interface. The Liccato that I used in this video cost about $40. Get that and you're good to go. Enjoy!